The construction of the first ever mosque in the German state of Thuringia has seen the right-wing party Alternative for Germany, along with far-right Pegida members, stage a mass anti-Islam rally. Demonstrators held banners with slogans saying "No mosques in Germany," while claiming the building is part of a land grab project. They also slammed Chancellor Merkel's migrant policy. The regional head of the AfD has announced the party plans to come up with its own measures against the construction of this mosque.
Der Islam hat seine Heimat. Und diese Heimat heißt nicht Deutschland. Ich sage Nein zu Schweinefleischverboten in Kindergärten. Und ich sage Nein zum Schwimmunterricht im Burkini. Und wenn ein Muslim in diesem Land dieses Nein nicht akzeptieren will, dann steht es ihm frei, seinen Gebetsteppich einzurollen, ihn sich unter den Arm zu klemmen und dieses Land zu verlassen.
The demonstration against the mosque's construction was met by a group of counter-protests. We spoke with residents in Germany to find out what's being done to solve the Muslim integration issue.
A lot of people on the streets. It shows that it's correct that the AfD raises questions that the people want to discuss. Yeah? In Germany, we had a phase of silence of problems we have in the society. We had the problem that the immigration, the illegal mass immigration was not discussed. That nobody was asked whether the frontiers of Germany should be opened to an illegal mass integration.
Islam is a part of Germany, like Muslims are. There are about 5 million Muslims living in Germany, and their belief is Islam. How can Muslims be part of Germany, but their religion not? I think this statement is a little problematic. We think that Islam is a part of Germany, just like Judaism and Christianity are. In some circles there are people who are Islamophobic. We have to change that through dialogue, and we want this in the near future, so that the people can get in touch with us and hopefully change their minds. Those are people who are against the construction of a mosque, and they are protesting. It's our job to simply inform people about our religion, to engage them in conversation.
Meantime, a new report claims Christian refugees are being attacked by Muslims in Germany's refugee shelters. Migrants say they have been physically assaulted and insulted because of their Christian faith, even receiving death threats, while others have claimed they were victims of sexual abuse.
I did not expect that after coming to Germany I would be harassed because of my faith.
Muslims throw their garbage in front of our doors. We had to abandon our last refugee shelter because of death threats.
They insult us with impunity. In our shelter, 2 of my friends have received death threats. Muslims tore a cross chain from his neck. None of us dare to wear a cross anymore.
I was insulted and physically assaulted by Muslims in our shelter several times. Every time the police had to intervene, the memory of these incidents still weighs on me. I have serious psychological problems. I even attempted suicide.
Refugees, asylum seekers, the conflicts they leave and the religious conflicts they faced in the lands they're leaving don't necessarily disappear just because they've reached the safety of Europe. The receiving countries providing asylum and refugee homes are expecting for people who have fought against each other to instantly live side by side in very difficult situations. And for Christians, because they represent such a small percentage of the population in these asylum homes, they're at a complete disadvantage.
While issues of religion are proving problematic in Germany, Finland's immigration officials have tightened restrictions on giving residence to refugees from states such as Afghanistan, Iraq and Somalia, claiming those countries are now safe.
هذا على شرف The Finnish government has enacted a number of legislative amendments in the past months which aim at restricting the rights of the asylum seekers on many different levels. A lot of persons arriving from Afghanistan, Somalia and Iraq received humanitarian protection last year, and now since the protectionary category was moved from the Aliens Act, the Immigration Service made an assessment of the security situation again in order to make it more difficult for these individuals to receive subsidiary protection. We do believe that Finland could give more resettlement places.
We have breaking news.
This man received death threats and we have all looked the other way.
Won't even answer that question. Answer one question.
America, last time I checked, was the home of the brave.